Well, with the release of Dragon Traveler, you're going to find out real fast there's a lot to do inside this game. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. We're going to go through 10 tips, help you progress faster. The first one being go and skip the dialogue. You'll find in this game that there's a ton of this, and if you're going and spending and reading every single word, you're going to find that you're doubling your time of playing. And if you're a gooner on this, you're trying to see all the fancy scenes, don't worry, there's actually a spot you can go over and see every single video you missed out on. So if that's something you enjoy, you're not going to miss out by skipping those words. Tip number 2 is going to be progressing through chapters as fast as you can. Going and hitting 2-4 is going to unlock the automatic next battle. As you can see here, there's going to be points where it'll stop and you physically have to go and click on it again. But once you reach 4-16, that's where you're going to unlock the 3 times speed. And if you haven't seen the game yet, you're going to be seeing a lot of this right here. The other thing you want to do is unlock your career achievement number 3. This is pretty easy to do by going through and just finding missions inside here. Apologize for everything being in Chinese. But once you get to level 3, this means I can now go and put things in the background by hitting this button right here, play the chapters on their own, allowing me to go into other game modes and start grinding on them. And that works hand in hand. If I want to go and have this play in the background, I can go and do this and then go and push on those chapters. And I can't say how huge of a time saver that is for just really grinding the game all at once, and the fact that you're doing 2 things at the same time. Tip number 3 is going to be pulling Ifrit on it here, and after you go and do your regular summon, I think it's 20 times of doing this, you'll unlock Melina, that's the one in the middle here. You'll then have the option to go and pull on another banner. And Ifrit becomes a very strong hero to use. The fact that it's a lot of burst, hits just about everybody on the screen, and this is going to be both a red and blue faction, meaning that if you start off with your red dragon, you have a good switch going over to blue. You'll find a lot of people in this game right now have plans of going and running a blue faction. If you're planning on staying free to play, I'd at least grab one of these, but if you're spending, you might want to go and pump a little bit into it, and especially save some diamonds, because there's going to be other banners coming up in the next few days that you might want to pull on even more. Now, tip number 4 is going to be for the spenders out there. That's going to be buying this blue dragon pack right here. As I just said a second ago, a lot of people are going to be going and building around blue. There is 6 different factions inside the game, and depending on which dragon you decide to use, will go and give buffs to your other heroes of that same faction. So if you don't buy that blue dragon one, it's probably going to take you maybe about 4 days or so before you unlock enough of the shards to go and be able to just get this thing for free. Tip number 5 is going to be running both a Guardian and Healer inside your team, and the big thing being for the Guardian, this is a nice easy way to block those assassins. So the assassins, they'll tend to go for the back row on it and just kind of usually go for your squishy enemies. Having that Guardian in the way means that you can go and stop them in their tracks. And then for the Healer, that's pretty straightforward. You want to be able to heal your troops back up. Tip number 6 is going to be pushing 6 of your heroes up to level 100, and then at that point you're going to unlock the resonance system. Now you do want to go and try to have at least 1 troop of each category, not faction, not the elements. You want to focus things on like that Guardian, the Healer, the Assassin. Once you reach level 100 with one of your heroes, that allows you to resonate those levels to the other Guardians or the other Healers inside the game. You will be chapter progress locked on level 20 and level 40. At level 60, you'll need to get 6 of your heroes at level 60 to advance. At level 80, you'll need to get 6 of them to that point to be able to move on. And finally, as you can see right here, I need to get 6 of them to level 100 in order to unlock that resonance. Tip number 7 is going to be pushing on the arena as far as you can. And on your first day, if you're able to climb high enough, that means you're going to be getting better ranking rewards, meaning if you hold that spot, you'll be able to level yourself up more than the other player that's below you. And I'd really recommend saving a couple of gems on this to just go and buy more tries at this. As you go up and get to higher rankings, you'll get gems back and you can just reinvest it right back in there. But try to do this as fast as you can, climb as high as you can, and hopefully you can hold your ranks. Tip number 8 is going to be collecting the freebies on the screen. As you can see, there's a bunch of little gift boxes all over the place. You want to make sure you're paying attention to these, collecting them whenever you see them, because you get a lot of gems and resources back for doing so. It can be a little time consuming clicking on everything, so maybe at a point where you need some more gems or you're getting stuck on certain leveling up your characters, go around, hit them all up, and then go back into your progress. Tip number 9 is going to be using the gift codes. This is always a quick and easy way to just stock up on gems and everything else in there. And it seems like on the launch, we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of these, so we'll probably make another video showcasing this once the game launches. And finally, tip number 10 is going to be pushing as far as you can on this worm area, I think it's called. Once again, it's in Chinese, but the further you progress in this every day means the more of those purple stones you're going to get to go and upgrade your heroes. So it's a nice way to just kind of set yourself off. When you come back in the next day, you're getting better AFK rewards. Oh, and one more thing, make sure you join up on a good guild. Tons of rewards to get on there. Find one that's active, find one that's good, and there'll be another place where you can just progress even faster. But those are my tips for you. Let me know if you have any better ones, and if you want to know more about this game, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.